Hey everybody. So I'm about to go back out soon, but I wanted to make a video about relationships. Um yeah. So I think honestly, if you don't like this video, I could really care less. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your feelings. This is my perspective. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking watch it. Straight up. Um when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in a relationship with that person. You're not in a relationship with all them niggas that's trying to fucking talk to you. You're not in a relationship with that bitch that's in your inbox. You're not in a relationship with your ex. You're not in a relationship with anybody else but your boyfriend or girlfriend. So don't be sitting there fucking talking to other people about your problems. Like, that's between you and your girlfriend or you and your boyfriend. You feel me? Like, if you're sitting there talking to the guy that's in your inbox about how your boyfriend is doing this and your boyfriend is doing that and it's annoying you and blah blah blah, that's like you're putting out problems in your relationship for somebody to come in and break it up, pretty much. Like, why would you do that? Talk to your fucking boyfriend or your girlfriend about it. Like, don't talk to nobody else because that's not going to help fix the problems. For real, it's not. It's just gonna make shit worse. Um, don't be sitting there flirting with people. Like, you gotta be careful about shit that you say. You might see it as you're just trying to be nice, but your boyfriend or your girlfriend or even that person that you're talking to is probably gonna see it as, oh, they flirting with me, oh, they like me, and like that's just gonna cause problems. So be careful how you talk to people. Like, you might see nothing wrong with it, but you have to think of it from the other person's perspective. And I know I do this a lot. Like, I'm really friendly. So if I'm like talking to somebody and I'm like in a relationship, my boyfriend or my girlfriend will probably be like, oh, you were just flirting with that person. And I don't even realize it because I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to be friendly. But other people see it in different ways. You just have to watch what you say, how you say it, and who you say it to. Also, we're in a relationship with somebody, like, y'all need y'all's distance, y'all need y'all space, cause y'all ain't the same person. Y'all have different lives. Go hang out with your homeboys. Go hang out with your homegirls. Don't always be up each other's ass because that's gonna get annoying real fucking quick. Like, don't always be texting them like, yeah, it's cool to talk to them, yeah, it's cool to text them, but give them their space. Don't be blowing up their phone constantly because they're going to get tired of it. They're going to cuss your ass out because I know I would. Like, if he's out with his homeboys or he's out with his homegirls, don't be like, oh, where are you going? Who are you with? When are you going to be back? Why aren't you hitting me up? Why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you calling me? I called. Who was that in the background? No, just, you have to have trust. You can't always be blowing them up like that. Also, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to have trust and communication. Because if you don't have trust with somebody, why are you with them? Because obviously they either did something to fuck up your trust, or you just have trust problems and you shouldn't be in a relationship until you get that shit fucking fixed. And if you can't communicate with somebody, and I'm not even just talking about talking to them. Like, if you can't communicate the right way, y'all are always screaming and fighting, y'all can't really communicate like that. That's just all it is. Y'all just fighting. And if you can't talk to them about certain stuff, like serious stuff, why are y'all in a relationship? Because pretty much all y'all doing is just fucking. For real. I mean, that's a fuck buddy. That's a fucking friend with benefits. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to be able to talk to them about stuff. Because if you can't talk to them about stuff, your relationship isn't gonna work. I can tell you that right now. Females and guys, if you're looking for a relationship with somebody, but you're doing certain stuff to make it seem like you're not ready for a relationship, you're not gonna have a relationship. And if you do have a relationship, it's gonna go by real quick and it's gonna get fucked up. If you're dressing a certain way, yeah, just because you dress a certain way doesn't mean that you are that way necessarily. But if you're dressing like a slut, if you're showing like so much skin and so much cleavage, guys and other females are gonna be like, oh, she's dressing like that, she's just a slut. they're not gonna wanna, like, guys not gonna wanna be your fucking boyfriend. Because they want a girl that, like, they could really take home to their mom. Like, no guy's gonna wanna fucking take a slut home to his mama. Like, he wants a wifey, not just the next hoe. And you might not be a hoe. Just because you're dressing like that, that doesn't make you a hoe. But a guy's gonna think of you as a hoe. So he won't even get to know the real you. And if you're always out with, like, you're always out with your homeboys or homegirls, always partying, always drinking, always smoking, always getting into all that shit, you're not going to get a good relationship. You're really not, because guys are going to see you as you just want to have a good time. You just want to fuck. And that's all you're going to get. Like, that's like you're chasing after, like, all the fucking badass guys. And then you turn around and say, oh, I want a good guy. I want to be in a relationship with a good guy. Well, all the good guys that like you or want to be with you, you call them thirsty or you put them in the friend zone. Like, I don't know. It's like you constantly chase after these bad guys because you're used to it. You're used to being used and fucking abused. And you don't know that you deserve better. Like, you don't deserve a guy that's just going to mistreat you. Treat you like shit, talk shit about you, disrespect you. But you don't know that. You don't know that you deserve better. So you're just going to continue to go after the bad guys and not recognize when you have a good guy in front of your face. For real. Like, you have to realize that you have to love yourself before anybody could love you. And a lot of females do that. Like, I know I do that sometimes. I really do. I'm not even finna lie. I go after bad guys sometimes with bad females sometimes. And I say I want a good guy or a good girl, but, I mean, I don't know. It's like you're so used to it that you can't even recognize when you have something good. Guys, with okay, you say you're not a player. You say you want a relationship, but you're constantly fucking, like, talking to all these different hoes, all these different females. Like, you're just doing anything to get your dick wet, pretty much. Like, a female's going to see that and she's not going to want to be in a relationship with you. Because no female wants to be in a relationship with a player. Because, I don't know, it's like, why would she be in a relationship with you if she knows you're just going to cheat on her and try and talk to the next hoe? Like, I don't know. You have to, like, be careful who you're around. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Because if you really want a good girl, stop fucking talking to all these other females. You're not going to fucking find a female fucking the next hoe. Straight up. You're not going to find a good female. You're not going to find your wifey. It doesn't work like that. You're going to find a hoe that you can fuck, and it's going to be a one-night stand or a friend with benefits fuck buddy type of thing. You're not going to get a relationship out of a fucking hoe. So stop looking for a relationship with the hoe. Do your own thing, and eventually a female that will be there for you, that will ride for you, will come along. And take things slow with her. Just because you're a guy doesn't mean that you have to fuck. It doesn't. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel. I gotta go. So, like I said, if you don't like it, fuck your feelings. I don't really give a fuck.